Good morning. My name is Kathleen McMurray, and I'm one of the pastors at Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church, and I'm so thankful that you are joining this morning in our time of devotion with the daily word. We are coming up on a day in the church called All Saints' Day. It is celebrated on the first day of November, and it is a day when we remember and honor and recognize those saints, those persons in our lives and the life of our church that have died and have gone on to glory and resurrection. In this time, we also mourn their loss for us here on earth, even as we celebrate the power of resurrection with All Saints Sunday. And as I think about times of grief and the complications of grief, a very particular scripture passage comes to mind. It is the scripture passage from John 11, where Jesus is going to visit some of his friends. They're his friends Mary and Martha and their brother Lazarus. And Lazarus has been sick, and Lazarus dies. And Jesus does not get there in time to stop him from dying, to heal him, as his sisters wanted Jesus to do. And the sisters come up to Jesus and they are angry with Jesus. You know, if you would have been here, they say, our brother would not have died. And Jesus's response is to weep. To weep. Now, Jesus is about to resurrect Lazarus from the dead. He knows that resurrection will come, and yet he still weeps. He weeps with his friends as they weep and as they mourn. And so as we find ourselves in the midst of grief, even as we celebrate resurrection, I invite us to know that Christ weeps with us, that it is okay to cry, it is okay to be sad, even as we know that resurrection will come, that we still grieve. And that the good news is not only that resurrection will come, but even in our grief, as we await its coming, that Christ is with us, weeping with us as well. May you know that in whatever you are facing, that you are not alone.